Glasses. You wear them to see better. Or to look cool. Meta looked at that and said, what if they also spammed your eyeballs with notifications? Now we have Ray-Bans with a screen inside, which sounds futuristic, until you realize it's basically strapping a tiny projector to your face, and somehow it works. Meta calls them the future, but they're not VR, not AR. They're just glasses, with a tiny display hiding inside. Instead of shoving a giant screen in front of your eyes, they bounce light into your retina, so you make the image. Yes, you. Your brain is basically the projector. So, how do you stick a screen inside sunglasses? Answer: waveguides. Here's the trick. A tiny micro LED projector hides in the corner of the frame. It shines an image sideways into the lens. Inside the lens are special layers, etched patterns called waveguides, that bend, reflect, and guide the light. The light bounces around inside the lens until, surprise, it exits, perfectly lined up with your eyeball. You're not seeing a screen. You're seeing light piped through glass, redirected at just the right angle to trick your brain into thinking there's a floating display. It's like fiber optics, except in your sunglasses. Of course, nothing's ever simple. The projector has to be microscopic, smaller than a grain of rice, but bright enough to work in daylight. The waveguide has to keep the image clear while also being, transparent, so you don't walk into traffic. And the alignment has to be perfect, or else you'd see double ghost text floating around like you're drunk. All of this crammed into Ray-Bans. So what do you actually see? At launch, Meta AI, Capture, Music Controls, Translate, simple widgets. Basically the same stuff your phone already does, but now hovering inside your eyeball. And yes, it's voice controlled, because nobody's figured out how to fit a touchscreen on your cornea yet. So yeah, Meta's Ray-Bans use waveguides, micro LEDs, and some optical trickery to paint light straight into your eyes. Which sounds cool, until you realize the last thing we needed was another screen glued to our face.